if you don't answer the trivia questions, if you let them sit in your book, then new cards won't appear. So we've been losing opportunities to get more cards. Although I genuinely don't know the answer to some of these. Let's start from the beginning. Which of these people were not swallowed by a giant manatee? The Marquis de Singe. Easy, that one I knew. Morgan Le Fay. Oh, so many teasers for Morgan Le Fay in this game that I don't think it's fair, if I'm being perfectly honest. She's my favourite character, aside from Guybrush. And I want more of her. What else have we got? Nothing on page 2 or 3. Okay. Now I can't answer the monkey head or Bermuda ones just yet, although I'm pretty sure the answer is 2. Okay, so, no, not that one. Hello, Reaper. Yes, Curse. I really enjoy Curse. Absolutely no complaints with Curse whatsoever. I think the biggest shame about Curse is that the lead developers, Jonathan Ackley and Larry Ahern, didn't head up more games, and Bill Tiller didn't do more lead art design. Because I really think that was the perfect sort of point and click design for games coming out towards the back end of the 90s. The coat of arms on Bermuda Ice Castle features the following. Oh, I don't know. How many ship masts can be seen in the street with a sleeping pirate? Well, that's right at the start of the game. 3. Yeah, we got it right. Okay. Really, people don't like Curse. I always thought some people were a bit prickly about the art design, as they are for anything, but mostly enjoyed Curse. How many hot air balloons can be seen from the park? Oh, no idea. 2? Yes! Okay, I'm going to have to leave the other ones because we can do them in part 4. Alright, so it's time to make a flattened skull.
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
I'm glad that Bob made it back into the game. I was surprised to see him. I thought Largo would be the one to reappear rather than Bob, but Bob's a great addition to the game as well. But we've already spoken to
I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
Sorry to intrude, your ghastliness.
I told ye to find a flattened skull. Do it! Before I decide to use yours instead.
I do find LeChuck's characterization a little bit odd in this one, because he does come across a bit more of a petulant child than he's ever done before. Like, he was always supposed to be the him and Elaine were always supposed to be the more mature ones, and Guybrush was supposed to be the sort of the lousy childish one. But in this one, I think LeChuck comes across more childish. We have the Cuffs serial number. Yeah, I grabbed that. Made sure to grab that straight away because on this one I want to try and pick up some more. What's the word? More achievements, the ones that you need to do multiple playthroughs for. Which do you find better, Monkey Island 1 or 2? It's hard to pick between the two of them. I think I would pick number 2, only because there's so much more of it, and there's free roaming. You're open to do what you want in an order that you want to do it in. And for me, I really enjoyed that start, and that's what I appreciate about this game as well. That it once you get to part 4, it opens up again. Although the islands are smaller, there's less to do on them. I always enjoyed that, and the same with Curse as well. Curse, you're a bit more linear in what you have to do, aren't you? So Monkey Island 2, I think I would say is better, but that's not to say that Monkey Island 1 is bad, if that makes sense. Okay, there's nothing to get in here.
I'll probably do my shirt in a few weeks when it starts to get mossy.
Oh, we've already interacted with that. Okay, we did a little bit more down here than I thought. What's it got sticking out of it?
You're out and about.
Okay. Right, so we need to... No, don't get to work. Have we already got Murray? Oh, we've already flattened the skull. Oh, okay, sorry. We've already done the flatten the skull bit. So now we're trying to get everyone to change their mind. Is that right? No, because... he's still there. Okay, alright. We need to chuck...
That is one revoltingly greasy portal.
We need to chuck Murray into the pot. Alright, I know where we are now. Apologies, everyone. Tales was a good art for 3D, but in my opinion, I find the story flat. The story shot. Yeah, I agree. I don't think I like the art for it either. I think Telltale really nailed it with Sam and Max, particularly Beyond Time and Space. But Tales of Monkey Island sort of feels like a step back from what they were trying to do. In my humble opinion.
Murray, I'm afraid I've got more bad news for you.
I, Murray, do not hear bad news. I am bad news. My visage is the harbinger, striking abject terror into the loins of those who merely glimpse me.
Unless they're looking at you from the side, in which case they might be afraid of getting a paper cut.
You have crushed me with a mangle. Yes, but I am unstoppable. There is nothing you can do to diminish my...
Next stop, Monkey Island.
Swabby!
Good.
Why are you out in the open? You're not ready for the deck. Where's your mop? And also... I can explain, sir. I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever your name is.
A promotion. I won't let you down.
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, gritting me collection of other people's teeth.
Redo the potion? Is that even possible?
No! We barely scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything.
Who wants to tell LeChuck?
No one should tell LeChuck. Let's not be stupid.
Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually.
You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
But you told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But, as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist.
Okay, so what did you do? Was there a magic map? An ancient sea creature? Did you move the island instead of the ship?
Whoa there. You want to tell the story or listen to me?
Do I have to answer that?
There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
It's funny you say that, Raiden, because when all the trailers were coming out, saw people online speculating that maybe in this game LeChuck and Guybrush were going to team up to find the secret in order to beat Captain Madison and her crew, which I thought would have been interesting. It definitely would have been a new way to tell the game, but I don't know if people really want to see a good side of LeChuck, so to speak.
That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks.
Sam and Max, yeah, the first one was made by LucasArts, and now it's quite complicated because the rights to Sam and Max reverted back to Steve Purcell, who then licensed it to Telltale, and they made their 3 episodic games. Then Telltale abandoned the sort of old school point and clicks to make the Walking Dead, Game of Thrones and all of that, which made sense for them, but Sam and Max sort of disappeared again, and then some of the original people from Telltale started up Skunk Ape Games to do remasters of them, and I sincerely hope that when they're done with Beyond Time and Space, they'll do a 4th series. If the sales are good, then I think we might get that. And that would be great, because they've still got the Telltale tool, and the polish they put on the games, I think, make them look like good modern games. So they could make a 4th one still using the Telltale tool, I'm pretty sure. But then he licensed the game out to Happy Giant, and they made that VR one. I've not played that yet, but it's on my to-do list.
That's an unusual sound for a ship to make.
Oh, that's because Gullet's at the back of the ship.
Hey, Flambe, ship ahoy! You should try looking through this thing once in a while.
Things are simpler when I don't.
Well, you might be right in this case. It's Captain Madison! Ready the cannons!
Don't worry about it. LeChuck already knows they're out there. And also he threw out the cannonballs. They were metric.
Wait, never mind. Something's going on. They've got a cauldron on deck. That looks like a cinnamon stick. Mint, squid ink. Hey, wait a minute. I know that recipe. They didn't come to sink us. Those weasels are going to Monkey Island.
Okay.
Did I find Curse better than Escape? Absolutely, yeah. Curse is much better than Escape. But I think Escape from Monkey Island gets a bit of a bad rap. There's definitely a decent story in there, but it's weighed down by the clunky controls, the sort of bad 3D graphics that just never really looked good. But that was a case of most of the games at the time. And some of the puzzle designs were a bit out there. And the whole insult sword fighting, the ultimate insult, that was a bit naff.
They undercut my Threepwood's expedition so they could claim the prize for themselves.
You don't want to say that name out loud on this ship. Trust me.
Why aren't they happier? A well-placed stab in the back is cause for celebration. Aha! They're missing a skull. We don't need a potion because they have one.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Make ready to sail.
Do I look like a quartermaster to you? You sure don't look like one to me.
I'll go talk to Iron Rose. This is gonna be great.
If you say so, Swabby.
I've got an idea for how we can get to Monkey Island.
So you said. You should tell Iron Rose about it. Or someone who cares, if you can find such a person.
amazing idea.
Does it involve mobbing?
No, it involves following another ship to Monkey Island. See, Captain Madison is just east of us right now.
Madison. Huh. She owes me money. And a hat.
They're brewing the potion to go to Monkey Island.
So?
So I'm gonna help them finish it, and then we follow them. All I need to do is get them a skull somehow. Make ready to sail.
No.
We don't even want to go to Monkey Island.
Golod gave us a perfect excuse to skip it, and now you're about to screw it up. Let's lock him in the hold.
Whoa, hang on. I'm a little surprised to hear this.
You shouldn't be. But so far, you haven't struck me as the brightest candle in the box. There's nothing on that island except for the secret. The secret doesn't split 6 ways.
7.
LeChuck only wants it because of his obsession with that stale glass of milk Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey, did I tell you guys he asked about a job on the ship?
Threepwood?
He does look like a lemon, yeah. I'd like to know more about him, really, because I'm pretty sure he's the first, apart from the demon pirate LeChuck, he's the first demon we've seen in the entire series, right?
The secret is a mystery for the
I'd
ages.
like to know
that
where
must
he
be
comes from.
solved.
That's great, but someone else can solve it.
We're not public-spirited people. We're pirates.
I think you're making a mistake.
Let's put it to a vote.
Voting is supposed to be at 1 bell. Fair enough.
Pay attention, Swabby. This is how we make decisions on a pirate ship. The matter before the crew is the question of whether we should go to Monkey Island. I vote nay.
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 Aye.
The vote to go has to be unanimous. It isn't. Meeting adjourned.
What? Unanimous?
It means I had to convince each and every member of the crew to change their vote.
Wow.
My favourite between Monkey Island, the original pixel art versions and the special editions. I think I would say it's the special editions. I know that a lot of people found it comes back to the art style. I know a lot of people felt that the art style wasn't very good, but I think it looked great. I think it was the right amount of polish to bring the game to a new audience, and you can't beat the voice acting. The voice cast in these games is phenomenal, you know. Dominic as Guybrush, I struggle to think of imagining anyone else doing it. So the special editions, it's even better with the Monkey Island 2 special edition, where you can play the pixel art with the voice acting, is great. But yeah, when I played them a couple of weeks ago, the Sunday before Return to Monkey Island came out, and I went for the special edition version, and some people in the chat were asking why I made that decision, why not to do the pixel art version. And I thought it was quite simple, really, because if there were anyone new joining the stream who hadn't played the games before, then maybe they were quite young and they don't have the same sort of love and nostalgia for pixel art that we might, the special edition version's probably a better version to play for them.
I'd like to discuss your vote on the Monkey Island issue.
It's nay. I'm afraid going to Monkey Island doesn't really have anything in it for me.
Wouldn't the change of scenery be nice?
I've seen lots of scenery.
How about I make it worth your while?
Go on.
I don't know why there isn't a voice option for the pixel version of Monkey Island 1. Possibly there was time constraints, or maybe the guys remastering it hadn't thought to do it until they got player feedback, and then they implemented it for Monkey Island 2. And then, you know, why didn't they go back it and patch it in? Who knows? But if if that's something you want, you can. I think if you just Google online Monkey Island 1 Talkie Edition, you can. Some clever fans have done it for you. They've taken all of the recordings and from the special edition and patched it into a talkie version of Monkey Island 1.
I'll get you transferred to the other yardarm.
I've been there. I prefer this one.
Yes, I think LeChuck in The Curse of Monkey Island was very good. I think that was the first one that really pushed LeChuck to more of a central focus in the story, and you know, Earl Bowen as the voice actor gave that character so much life that he really did steal the scene for whenever he was on screen. Merlin, yes, I haven't got the Return to Monkey Island videos out as quickly as I would have liked. I found myself a bit distracted with my freelance writing job that I do, and I haven't had enough time to sit down and actually write the scripts. I'm working on one at the moment. I'm going to do a prelude explained, which I know most people probably understood, but there was a few people that had in comments and stuff who didn't quite get what was going on, and I think I'll just try and explain exactly how Monkey Island 2's ending leads into Return to Monkey Island, and then I'll do an ending explained maybe for the end of this coming week or the week after. I have a lot to say about the ending as well. Hopefully it'll be a good video. I'm hoping it'll be quite a long one as well, because I think there's so many angles to cover with that ending. So much going on.
I'll take your next shift.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were after my job. No thanks.
I'll be your best friend.
My best friend will always be the sea, or maybe Putra.
Yeah, Keenan. The Curse of Monkey Island was, it was incredible. As I was saying earlier, I think it's just such a shame that Jonathan Ackley and Larry Ahern didn't do more, lead more games. I think they were programmers on a few of the older ones.
Well, I've got all I need, but
they very talented, you know.
We used to have an entertainment budget, but this fancy new ship is leveraged like crazy, so there are no frills anymore.
Entertainment, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something. Entertainment is my middle name.
Well, that's funny. Oh, I do like a good joke. They don't last very long, though. One of the
lead developers, Larry Ahern, and then the art director for The Curse of Monkey Island, Bill Tiller, did work on a Full Throttle sequel, which would have been that same sort of style, still point and click, but that got canned pretty early on, and then they moved forward with that weird 3D Full Throttle game that they also canned.
How's it going in there, Murray?
I don't know what you're planning now, but I'm going to see you burn for it.
Flair?
What is it?
Merlin. So there is, I believe, 19 different post-credit scenes, or 19 total endings. I don't want to get into a big discussion about the endings right now, just in case anyone's watching the stream that hasn't finished the game. But I think there's 19. I think if you want to watch them, I think some people have put some compilations on YouTube to save you from watching like 10-minute credit scene 19 times.
Can we talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island?
No.
Oh, come on. There must be something I can do for you. Something you want?
Nothing you can give me.
Try me.
Okay, fine. Earlier today, I lost my grandmother's whale knife. It was a gorgeous heirloom. I treasured it, and now it's gone. Bring me the knife, and I'll vote for your stupid plan.
Great. Can you tell me where and when you last saw it?
It was sticking out of Gullet's back, right after I stabbed him with it. Probably still there.
LeChuck threw Gullet over the side.
Yep. Joke's on you, Swabby. And I guess on me, too. Now beat it. I'm busy.
I don't know if I'd consider myself a young lad anymore, but I did first play The Secret of Monkey Island. I can't tell you the exact year, but I think it may be 1995, 1996, when I would have been about 4 or 5 years old, and it's one of my earliest memories, actually playing the game, and I've had a deep love for the series ever since.
Flair?
Yes?
Forgive me, but I'm unclear. What exactly is your job on this ship?
I'm the second mate, bosun, gunner, ship surgeon, and composer. And I do the laundry.
Wow. Save a little for the rest of us, huh?
You after my jobs? Better not be. I need the cash. I'm saving up.
What are you saving up for?
None of your business, Swabby.
Well, how come you stabbed Gullet?
He asked too many questions.
How many questions did he ask?
1.
Flair?
What?
What's that you're working on?
It's theme music for LeChuck. I'm sketching out a melody. I'm happy with the first 2 notes. They're both do. The repetition emphasizes LeChuck's relentless nature, his dogged pursuit of his goals. It's a quality I admire. Still working on the other notes. My target is 7 total. I'm hoping to work in an augmented 4th to make it sound demonic.
Right. I understand completely.
You must have some scrubbing to get to, right, Swabby?
How's the score going?
It would be going a lot better with fewer interruptions.
Let's answer it, 'cause I don't want to... How many crows are in... Okay, we can answer that in a second. We've got to talk to Flambe again.
Chef? Putra? Please call me Chef. Everybody does.
They do?
No, never. But they should.
I'd like to try to sway you on the Monkey Island vote.
Save your breath. I'm unswayable. There's only one opinion I value, and that's Iron Rose's. She's the smartest one on the ship.
Second smartest.
Now that you mention it, I'm remembering that I said just last week that I'd always vote with Rose. So I'm gonna do that on this too. Whatever way Rose votes, that's how I'll vote. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh. How come people don't call you Chef?
Because they're a bunch of pedestrian clods who wouldn't know a great meal if it hit them in the mouth. Which, by the way, it often does, if you cook it right.
Or wrong.
But mainly it's because technically I am a cook, not a chef. It's a job title.
So a chef is better than a cook?
Not necessarily. I mean, a good cook makes better food than a lousy chef. But being a cook is mostly about mastery of materials and technique, whereas a chef adds artistry, improvisation, and innovation. Anyone who's tasted my boiled monkfish and haggis dumplings should agree that I deserve that title.
That does sound like the kind of thing you'd find in one of those really swanky restaurants that will charge you 200 quid for for monkfish and what was it? Monkfish and haggis dumplings or whatever she said. Sounds horrible.
So a chef outranks a cook?
Yeah, of course on a ship this size I'd still be the only one making food, so that part doesn't mean anything. It's just about the recognition.
Does a chef get paid more than a cook?
I mean, yes, but on this ship, not enough to make a difference. It's the principle of the thing.
Do you guys have a favourite LeChuck's crew member?
Well, have you tried to get a promotion?
Only about a dozen times. I keep the written request handy, complete with case studies and cost-benefit analysis. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. But LeChuck refuses to sign it.
Management.
Yeah.
It's a great question, Raiden, and the answer is actually no. You can't skip her quest at all. So she'll just vote with Rose. So I did this on when I did a casual playthrough on my Switch just to compare the controllers, how it played on the Switch. I tried to skip it, but if you don't talk to Petra and remind her that she votes with Rose, she'll say no. So you have to have that conversation with her before she'll vote the way you want her to.
Did you know Gullet well?
Sure. He and I were the only zombies in the crew until you came along.
How did you become a zombie?
Oh, the usual way. I was at the Culinary Academy at the time. At first, I thought I was having an allergic reaction to some strawberries. How about you?
Me? Another zombie bit me while trying to eat my brain, of course.
A bite? That old wives' tale? If you didn't want to tell me, you should have just said so.
Anyway, I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
Putra makes a compelling case for promotion. Why don't I see if I can make some headway with your promotion? I think LeChuck likes me.
Sure, knock yourself out. If nothing else, we'll all get some entertainment out of it.
You, Swabby, come over here. You be new to my ship. I like to meet each of my crew. What's your name, Swabby?
Mike.
Look, I'm just going to call you Swabby. It's not good for the chain of command if we get too friendly. Any questions? None? Good. I likes an unquestioning crew. Now, get back to work before I use your entrails as bait. Wait! Don't forget the keel hauling tomorrow at 4. I like to think of it as a team-building exercise.
I won't.
What? Is this about a promotion for Putra again? I've told her 100 times I'm never going to sign that. One more thing, Swabby. Now that you'll be first swab, you'll be needing to fill out the Swabby report. Take this report, fill it out, and give it to Iron Rose for her initials. Some say it's grog that keeps a pirate ship running. It's not. It's paperwork.
Okay, so with the swab report, there's an achievement with it, and you need to get I think there's 8 things to get. So I got 5 on my first playthrough, and now I need to get the other 3, but I'm not 100% sure what I missed. I know I missed the rat, so
Ghost rats.
get that one. I hope I missed the rat anyway. I think you could do the veil.
Can't you see me be thinking? Make it quick, Swabby!
No, you can't do the veil. Okay. I might just save the game so I can try and get all 8.
Guess I should have cleaned that, but I'll leave it for the next Swabby.
Maybe the... Yeah, I liked, it's Jess Harnell that does it. I think he's been in Monkey Island before. Yeah, I liked him as well. I think he did a really good job. I think it sounds just enough like Earl Bowen, but still feels like something fresh. So I think he did a good job.
It's like no one on this ship has heard of recycling.
Oh, there you go. I got it. Perfect.
Disgraceful.
I think we can add Gullet as well, so we'll go and get the knife out of Gullet.
Gullet!
You!
He's pretty securely pinned there by the rudder. There's also a knife in his back, but that's clearly not why he's stuck. I have to say, I thought you were gone for good. I was feeling no small amount of pleasure about it, in fact.
It'll take more than a bath to get rid of old Gullet. Now pull me out of here before I hang you by your own intestines, Swabby.
Well, it's actually first swab now.
What is?
Me. LeChuck gave me your job.
You? Not likely.
I do prefer a management role. Less scrounging, more lounging.
I'm gonna give your pancreas to my rat for a pillow.
I'm the only one who knows you're down here.
Not true. I know I'm down here, don't I?
Well, I guess you've got me there. If I leave you here, do you think you can free yourself?
Of course not. You think I haven't tried that already? It's a matter of leverage. As in, I'm gonna get a lever and smack you in the head with it if you don't get me out of here right now.
Gullet was my favourite character, reminded me of Largo. Imagine if he was just Largo, though. Wouldn't that have been even cooler? I don't know why they didn't put him in it. I think they said that they were only putting characters in where it made sense, but I think he would have made perfect sense. Especially for him to turn up as a zombie, so, you know, to suggest that LeChuck did kill him as punishment for what he did in Monkey Island 2.
Once we set sail, you'll probably be crushed into paste by the rudder.
Why would you tell me that?
Well, in case you're worried about being stuck for a long time.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat both your legs, throw them up, and then eat them all over again.
It would be smart of me not to give you the opportunity then. Nice talking to you, Gullet.
What do you mean, nice talking to you?
Oh, I don't mean it literally, of course. Just politely ending our conversation.
Wait, no, get me out of here for pity's sake. You baboon! I'll get you for this.
So, we get... Where is it? So as you play the game, you can tick off everything on this list. But I haven't seen anyone tick off murder those who get in your way yet. And I'm really curious to see if there is some way to actually tick that one off, and if that then does something to the game. But yeah, I've got no idea. We need to grab the knife.
That's Flair Gory's grandmother's whale knife. It's a beauty.
You clown. That isn't gonna do any good. It wasn't even bothering me.
We use the knife on him there. Okay, so I think we can use on Gullet.
I'm assuming no one will actually read this and come down here to find him. That's it. I've completed my report. I should show it to Iron Rose. Could you initial this report, please?
Huh. Yes. Very thorough.
See? I am good at my job.
I wouldn't go that far. Here. I've got a bunch of other reports ready for the captain's signature. Why don't you take him the whole stack?
This must take place after Curse because Guybrush knows Murray and he is married to Elaine. Yeah, this game, so all of what we're doing now actually takes place after Tales. There's not too many references to the later games, with Murray, you know, being the biggest one and the marriage, of course. But there are references to Morgan Le Fay and the events of Tales that occur in the game, so this definitely takes place after Tales.
Can't you see me be thinking? Make it quick, Swabby!
Before I heard Rose's voice and name, I thought she was a boy. Yeah, I can understand that. She's it's kind of like Abby from The Last of Us Part 2, just quite built. Not someone you're going to want to get into a tussle with.
Paperwork? Okay, hand it over. All stamped. Now please give me some peace and quiet.
Oh yeah, that's right. She wanted that.
I found your knife.
My grandmother's knife. Thanks, Swabby. I have no idea how you pulled that off, but I guess a deal's a deal. I'll vote for your stupid plan.
Good news, Chef Putra. You're officially promoted.
I'm a chef! Chef Putra! Thanks, Swabby. You're amazing. I owe you one.
I think there are five chapters in this game, with the last chapter being on the shorter side, like quite typical of the Monkey Island games. Right, so let's talk to Rose.
Listen, about that trip to Monkey Island.
That we voted against.
Exactly. I want to try to persuade you to change your mind about it. Or if not your mind, then at least your vote.
Good luck with that. I'm regretting hiring you right now.
I could do you a favor in return. Win-win. That's how politics works, right?
I don't bargain away my opinions and judgment for cash or favors, Swabby. I'm not for sale. I have a moral center.
I've got one of those. It's just kind of small and off to the side. Like a hangnail.
Let's hope it doesn't cause you any trouble in your career as a pirate.
Not so far. As quartermaster, it seems like you should be more loyal to LeChuck, who, I will point out, very much wants to go.
I've been with LeChuck a long time.
Exactly.
In the beginning, I really admired the way he saw the world.
Through a reddish haze of constant anger?
I don't know, that's just it. I can't even remember what I found so inspiring. It makes it hard to follow his lead on a personal quest like the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh.
So let me tell you a fun story about my last live stream. So I played the first part of Return to Monkey Island last week, and it got a copyright claim on it. This company tried to copyright claim the intro, the theme song. You know, the brand new Return to Monkey Island theme song by the original composers Michael Land, Peter McConnell, and Clint. Sorry, I've forgotten his surname. And this company tried to claim it because they said it was the Curse of Monkey Island theme. And admittedly, you know, all of these theme songs are similar. But they're trying to claim that their cover version of the Curse of Monkey Island theme is being used in this game as the Return to Monkey Island theme. I was like, that's absolutely mental. How have they come to that conclusion that they've got the copyright to a cover song for a song that's not even in the game. Very, very confusing.
Working hard?
Never.
Let's talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island. Are there any particular favors I can do for you? I don't know a lot about your interests.
My main interests are sleeping and eating. I try to do both as much as possible.
About your vote.
It doesn't mean much to me one way or the other. But hey, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You want me to scratch your back?
Figure of speech. No need to burn yourself. Do something nice for me, and maybe I help you.
Do you have a favorite food?
Oh, yes. Scorched Alaska. Salty like widow's tears. Sweet like revenge. And fiery like a hot poker to the tongue. Except when Putra makes it, unfortunately. She does not make it hot enough for my taste.
What's the book?
It's a book of underworld jokes. Jokes from beyond the pale. Unheard of in this world.
Underworld jokes, you say? Any good?
Hilarious.
Would you describe that book as entertaining?
I would use a shorter word, but yes.
That's right, yeah, Putra won't... so that whole quest is nothing to do about getting her vote, it's about getting Flambe's vote for some reason. You would have thought, like, once you get the promotion, she'd be endeared to you and would just vote the way you want, but no. You have to do it for,
Think you'll be done
for
reading
Flambe.
soon?
Nah, I don't really have anything else to do.
Does it hurt to have your head on fire?
I'm a demon. We're sort of all about that. You get used to it.
If you stuck your head in a bucket of water, would it help?
Demon fire burns underwater, so no.
What I like about this game as well is all the little hints to future puzzles. You get all the solution. A lot of the solutions you need come from little bits of dialogue like that. So it's really good to remember everything.
I'm guessing you don't wear hats.
Everything that
Once
they
in a
say.
while, I look good in them. For a few seconds.
I can't stop thinking about your head. I mean, what it would be like to have a head that was on fire.
I can help you out with that if you are really curious.
Keep up the bad work.
Always.
Alright, so let's get the Scorched Alaska done.
So, Chef, you sure I can't change your mind on the Monkey Island issue?
I do owe you one, but I'm still voting whatever way Rose votes.
Okay. I don't suppose you know how to make Scorched Alaska?
Of course I can make Scorched Alaska. I have to warn you though, it's not going to be very spicy.
Why's that?
I'm totally out of demon pepper. It'll be fine. You wouldn't like the full strength version anyway. Some chefs these days use dandruff out of a can, but I would never take a shortcut like that. One Scorched Alaska, extra mild.
Thanks. Salty.
Now this is one puzzle I had to use the hint book for, because I just didn't know that this was cuttable. Yeah, took me. Yeah, I had to use the hint book. I just could not figure it out.
This should make it good and scorchy.
Okay, let's save the game and get the achievement for eating the Scorched Alaska.
I don't think I should. I'm not big on fire eating. I really don't think that's a good idea. Heartburn and all. I'm not even that hungry. Okay, here goes.
Oh, he survived. Oh, we need to do the trivia card. How many crows are in the crow nest? I think that was it. Is the answer 0? There we go.
I had to call in a few favors, but I managed to get you this.
Scorched Alaska. Sweet poisonous shades of my shady and poisonous childhood. It sears me inside like a lost love. A masterpiece. Hey, there's some missing.
Well,
Much respect, Swabby. I am in your debt. I hate being in debt, so let's just say I'll vote your way next time we talk about that plan of yours. The one with the monkeys.
you're not reading this. Can I borrow it?
Sure, I'll let you have it for the rest of the day.
Thanks. Do you remember giving me this at my orientation? It's got some good stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. I put it together myself, you know.
No kidding.
Betray trust, commit fraud, threaten bodily harm. So unswerving, so unapologetically ruthless. This really takes me back.
Me too. Back to earlier today in my case.
LeChuck is really an amazing leader.
You can hang on to that if you like.
Nah, thanks, I'm good. Now that I've remembered why it is that I'm willing to follow LeChuck anywhere, even when I think he's doing something stupid.
Just so we're clear, that means you're gonna vote to go to Monkey Island now?
Yes, even though I know you want me to.
Works for me.
So we need to give the book to Bob, and I think that's everything.
Hey Bob, I've got a great book for you.
Hey, this looks promising. Thanks. I owe you one.
Can I count on your vote to go to Monkey Island?
Sure, no problem.
I think I've got everyone's support now. Time to call for another vote.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Following Madison's ship to Monkey Island, on which I vote aye.
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 6 in favor, none opposed.
I hope you're happy, Grandma.
Everybody, get ready. We'll follow the other ship as soon as she gets underway.
Yes!
So then you went to Monkey Island.
Not right away. I still needed to get my hands on LeChuck's map to the secret.
That time again already? Well, let's get to it. Come to order, you murdering, traitorous dogs. Why is the ship's cauldron still empty? I distinctly ordered a mystical voodoo potion. If a ship is going to function properly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 flee.
It's not much of a map. There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling.
Oh, that's the instructions. Where's the map? There.
A map's a map. I don't think he'll spot the difference. Now I just need to get Madison a skull, and we'll be good to go.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed.
Elaine is really nice to Guybrush in this one. I found it really wholesome. I really liked it. At this point, I think they've been together for a very long time, and I think I think now that she's maybe settled into a career away from governing and you know, being a proper pirate and everything, I think she's just happy with Guybrush. And can you blame her? Keeps her young, I'm sure.
Okay, Marie, I just need one more thing from you.
You tried to smash me and drown me, and I have emerged unscathed. Well, almost unscathed, but there's nothing you can do that will harm me.
I hope you're not allergic to gunpowder.
Of course I'm not.
Hey, what are you doing? These things are dangerous.
Poor Murray, he gets really battered and bruised in this. What are my two favourite Monkey Island games? That's too difficult of a question. I don't yet know where Return to Monkey Island sits on my rankings. So I don't know where to put that one in. It would be a toss-up between the first three Monkey Island games at this point, though. If I had to really push for it, it'd be 2 and 3, I think. LeChuck's Revenge and Curse.
She's underway.
All hands, stand by to make sail.
We're nearly there, me hearties. The fabled shores of fabled Monkey Island. Captain Madison and her associates will have to be dealt with, of course. But our top priority is the secret. Extra grog rations for everyone.
Grog.
Hey!
All right.
Greenwood!
Oops. I did not see that coming.
I suppose you think you're very clever.
Oh, that's great to hear that that you enjoyed the game. Does Guybrush mostly spend time as Zombo? No, that's mostly it for his zombie career.
Sorry, but I needed a ride.
Time to pay the fare. I want to savor this, so I'm going to let you have the first jab.
Is this going to be the last Monkey Island? No, probably not. Ron Gilbert's official word on that is he doesn't expect there to be a world without another Monkey Island. Whether he makes it or not, he expects there to be more. And I do as well. I think, especially if this sells well, and I think it has done. I think it's met expectations at least. I think like Craig Derrick, who's the big guy at Lucasfilm, who really pushes these games forwards. I think he'll be in a good position to get more made. Whether we still only get one a decade or not, that depends. And whether they'll even still be fully Guybrush. What I would like them to do, personally, is if they were to do another sequel, I would do a spin-off about Morgan Le Fay. I think there's big scope for that, and it doesn't need to involve Ron Gilbert, but maybe Dave Grossman could head up that game. I think that would be a great way to do it. And Guybrush could appear maybe, but have Morgan Le Fay be the main character. I would love that. And I think that would be a great way to expand the series as well. First Monkey Island games are my favourite since the Glory Amiga days, but the new one is a great sequel. Curse is also a very good one. Yeah, so yeah, Ron did tweet that. because originally on the website it said that this was the exciting conclusion, but then that got changed, and Ron Gilbert said that was a marketing error, that someone didn't quite understand what was happening, and they thought it was the conclusion. I think what this is definitely is the conclusion to the secret of Monkey Island series, but certainly not the end of the series as a whole.
You're as rusty as that butter knife you call a sword.
We're both still sharper than you.
Okay, decent comeback.
Why don't you try again?
Yeah, so this is something else I thought, is that if they do it again, they might follow it from Guybrush's perspective, that him going on his own journeys now, and then it's sort of like a factory reset, and it can go back to that Ron's original idea, where Guybrush is like a little kid, and then LeChuck, who would be Chucky in this version, and Dee would be like Elaine maybe, although she looked more like Lila, but she could play the Elaine role, where they're the sort of older kids and Guybrush is just sort of following them around and pissing them off.
You're all buttress and no cutlass.
You're all mattress and a blast.
Hey, cheating! I won that round. Also, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to use the swords when we do this.
You don't seem to know how to use a sword. I can't decide if you're waving that thing like a feather duster or more like a mop.
Hey, I know that one!
Oh, been practicing, huh? What comeback would you use for waving it like a feather duster or like a mop?
Like a conductor's baton!
That's what I thought, too.
I can't decide if you're waving your sword like a feather duster or more like a mop.
Like a conductor's baton. I picture you as a kettle drum in this scenario. You get hit a lot.
I assume you're no better at conducting an orchestra than you are at conducting sword play. Or metaphors.
Hey, you're laying a comeback on my comeback? That's gotta be against the rules.
You really should keep up on the latest trends. Bye, Threepwood.
One thing I didn't like about this game is I was really looking forward to some more insult sword fighting, and I didn't really appreciate that they just made a joke out of it. I would have rather have just done some insult sword fighting. And Elaine's game could be really good as well.
More or less.
Is it more or is it less?
What?
You say you can hold your breath for 10 minutes, but then sometimes you say 8. One time I heard you say 12. Which one is it?
Well, in my prime, I could do 10 minutes, no problem.
Are you in your prime in this story?
8 minutes. Now let me get back to it before the 8 minutes runs out.
Now, I think that's one of the saddest things in this game is Guybrush can't hold his breath for as long anymore, because it really is showing the passage of time. I think it's just a little bit sad.
There's no way I could ever pass this. Monkey Island, 6-minute walk.
A Murray game, I wonder what that could be like. You could probably make some sort of mobile game that focuses around Murray. The Misadventures of Murray the Demonic Skull, and I don't know what you do with it. Or maybe you could do something back in his skeleton days and maybe explain why he's got such an inflated sense of ego when he's just one of LeChuck's footmen. Oh, let's do the trivia card. Odina is the reigning... Oh no, we'll have to wait until we speak to her. I think she's the 9th, but I can't be too sure. Little booty shake.
Ah, at last! Hello, Monkey Island. It's me, Guybrush. Did you miss me? Your secret will be mine. 10 minutes, tops. I just need to take a look at the map I stole from LeChuck.
I reckon if you speed ran this section, I reckon you could get that done in 10 minutes. It's quite a short section, the Monkey Island bit.
Aw, it's a heart with L&E someone romantically carved into the tree.
Now I think if you kick this enough times,
L&E.
you get an
Wonder who that
achievement.
is.
So I'm just going to try
You
that.
must be so in love. L&E? Wait a minute. That stands for LeChuck and Elaine. LeChuck must have carved that years ago when he kidnapped Elaine. Ow! 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 Ow!
There we go.
Murray? Is that you? Sorry about the cannon. Oh, it's just a creepy skull. I'll keep this for my Shakespeare son.
Okay, let's just count the geckos for the trivia question at the Monkey Head. Oh, there's a card,
Murray? Is that you? Sorry about the things I said to you. Oh, it's just a rancid skull. I'll keep this for the... It's them. I better just
I
stay
don't think
back
we can
and
count the
eavesdrop.
geckos just yet.
Can't you just break the security? Thought you were good at this stuff.
Keep talking and you'll find out how good I am.
Any place, anywhere, any place.
The maps are beautiful. I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't many places to go from the older games from Monkey Island or Melee Island. But I suppose, what's the point in putting them in if they don't actually have serve a purpose?
Why aren't we waiting in the jungle?
Because I need to finish setting up the ritual here. You can go ahead if you want to.
And leave you two to plan behind me back? Me don't think so. 3. Though truly it is
There's one
I,
gecko.
Murray, and I alone who possess the cunning necessary to achieve victory. You keep out of it or I'm hiding your jawbone again. How come we have to do this right here?
It's the best power spot on the island.
Place gives me the creeps, and I don't creep easily.
Okay, so let's have a look at that new trivia question. Melee Island Circus was run by the Fettuccine Brothers. Yeah. Okay. That's the beach we came from. Check out the shipwreck.
It's a spooky skull.
Oh, there's another trivia card. Ah, yes. Picking up loads now. Due to an outbreak of scurvy, all ships heading north of Scurvy Island are required to carry lines. We will all surely avoid scurvy if we eat a lemon.
The rocks around here are treacherous. I have to be careful not to stub my... It says the Sea Monkey. Hey, this is my old ship from Monkey Island 1. Wow! The Sea Monkey brought me adventure and fame. Oh, I feel like this is a good omen. Either that, or this forgotten wreck of a ship discarded on the beach is highly symbolic.
Yeah, there's 2 more chapters. Chapter 4 is very long, very large. This one I think is on the shorter side, but chapter 4 takes a while to get through. Oh, there's another trivia card there.
Weird looking skull.
I did wonder why I didn't find many trivia cards on my first playthrough, and it's because you've got to use them, otherwise they don't generate. I think the maximum you can have is 10 ones you haven't answered. How many skeletons are there in the water on the Terror Island beach? No idea, we'll have to wait. Oh, that's right, yeah, sorry, it's an orange, yes. Nothing rhymes with orange. I don't know, I thought door hinge was about as close as you can get. Okay, so... Oh, no, let's read the map. Where is it? Begin, search the red berry bush, follow the stone monkey hand. Oh, there's no one, On the door of the outhouse is a warning sign. No. Oh, no. Got that wrong. Got it wrong. What else was there? So it was wooden chicken and past the bees.
What an amazing stroke of luck. A free shovel to dig up the secret with. Whoa!
That's not LeChuck.
Why would you want a LeChuck when you could have a Guybrush?
This clown won't know LeChuck's secrets. But I guess we could torture him anyway.
Wait! Maybe I can help. No torture necessary.
Do you know LeChuck's theme song, his catchphrase, or his favorite food?
Why on earth would you care about any of that?
Ugh, this is going nowhere. We wouldn't even be in this bind if you'd let me kill him on melee.
Don't start with me, Lila. Remember, it was me that intercepted the real map on its way to LeChuck in the first place.
That's a blank piece of paper.
It's encrypted.
I can reveal it with a dark magic spell, but I have to have LeChuck's personal information to break the security. As part of the spell, we have to play his music, say his catchphrase, and eat his favorite food.
So, I'd be interested to know what you guys, if you guys have a favourite character out of these pirate leaders. I thought Trent and Madison kind of ended up being quite boring, but Lila I thought was a fantastic character, great addition to the series.
You could just ask him?
Ugh, LeChuck is too powerful to face directly. This trap was supposed to catch him off guard so we could get the information out of him.
And now we're out of root beer.
We could search his ship for information while he's gone?
We thought of that, but the ship's enchanted to be unboardable.
Only LeChuck and his crew can get on it.
Well, not sure I was ever technically fired. I mean, I did wind up at the bottom of the ocean, but no one ever said the words, "You're fired."
You can get on the ship?
Probably. I mean, definitely. Yes.
Fine. Here's the deal. You find out what we need to know. We decode the map, and we split the secret 4 ways. That's the only offer, and I won't make it again. In or out.
What are the alternatives?
We kill you.
I accept.
No way! You teamed up with Captain Madison?
Well, they were planning to double-cross me, of course. My only option was to do it first. Double-cross them before they could double-cross me. Triple-cross.
Dad.
I'd get them what they needed to work the spell on the map, and then I'd find a way to steal it.
Cool!
Remember, it's his theme music, catchphrase, and favorite food.
We're camped at the big monkey ahead if you need anything.
Actually, there is one thing.
Oh, they're gone. Go to the big monkey head. Monkey Island is completely underused in this game. You don't... Yeah, I agree. Right, so we need to try and count the geckos.
Hey, partner.
Threepwood, I might have known you'd be wrapped up in this. It's just your kind of swamp.
Yours too, it seems.
I do like the moral black areas.
just bear with me 1 second. I just need to pop away for 2 minutes. Sorry about that. I just my playthrough of the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I uploaded the 4th part instead of the 3rd part, so I just had to put that video on private because I made a silly mistake. The cannibals, no, they're not on the island anymore. The last time we saw them, they were on Blood Island. So I've only seen one gecko. Is there more?
Bye, partner.
I'm pretty sure I saw a gecko up here before. Where's the gecko one? Okay. Right, okay, well, I only saw one, so...
We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
Yes?
Okay, let's get started. The first step is to play LeChuck's theme music. You're the one who knows how it goes, so you're in charge. Your instrument is over there.
Watch who you're calling an instrument.
I haven't got all the skulls.
How's that theme music going? Is there a problem?
I may have overestimated my readiness. I'm worried LeChuck's crew will recognize me at the ship. I had a disguise before, but it's gone now.
You need to look like one of them. I know a good spell that can do that. I'll need a secret to build it on. Get me a physical object from one of the crew. Something they would keep hidden from the others.
Okay, I'll see what I can come up with. That is gazeworthy. I guess not.
To be cut. Wally's shop is on Low Street. A Street, a police watch list. Okay, there's one more skull.
I'm sensing pure evil here. More than what's reasonable for this whole tremendous ship is kind of a floating midlife crisis.
I like speedy Guybrush. Sometimes walking in these games can be quite slow
Down and
paced.
down, with just me thoughts.
Hello again.
Again? I don't know you. I'd remember an ugly mug like yours.
Ooh, my mistake. See you later.
No, wait. Only joking. Hang about. Maybe you can give me a hand. I'm a bit stuck.
Did I see you stuff a notebook into your shirt?
There's nothing you need to know about. Go away.
Do you happen to know LeChuck's catchphrase?
No. Whenever he's yelling, I get too distracted counting his teeth to pay attention. Got me in trouble a few times.
How did you get stuck on the rudder?
I was just doing my job, breaking in a new swab. That's not bad. Lob, fob, gob. Oh, gob. Gob could work. Anyway, let's just say that upper management took exception to my methods. And here I am.
Would you happen to know LeChuck's favorite food?
I've got better things to do than watch that guy eat.
Do you know if LeChuck has a theme song?
Does the screaming of his enemies count?
I doubt it.
Then no.
The new swab you mentioned, what was he like? Rising star? Diamond in the rough?
A useless plank. I don't think he knows one end of the mop from the other. Also, he come down here, stole a knife I was keeping in my back, and left me stuck. Didn't even try to help.
Maybe if you'd been nicer to that swab, he'd have helped you.
Not him. Sometimes you can just tell about people.
Did you ever think maybe you deserve to be left down here because you're a cruel bully with self-esteem issues?
No.
What's in the notebook? Is it a diary?
Look, it's poems, all right? Zombie pirate poems, but they're not finished. I've got some problems to work out with them still.
Maybe I could help you with your poetry? I've dangled a metaphor or two in my day.
Well, I am stuck in a few places. For instance, what rhymes with worms?
Words.
Oh yeah, that could work. All right then. I also need an idea for something that grows.
Something that grows. Rocks.
Rocks.
Well, that changes the meaning a bit, but when I do like it. How about a rhyme for black?
Orange.
Orange. Very avant-garde. I would never have dared, but you're giving me courage. Thanks a lot. I was a bit underwater there, but I think at least I can call the first volume wrapped up now.
I've got a friend who edits a paper. He might be interested in your poetry.
That'd be fantastic. But I'm a little inconvenienced at the moment, you know, stuck on the rudder and all that. Maybe you could show my work to your editor friend?
I'd be happy to do that.
And let's just keep this a secret between us, if you don't mind. Mum's the word until they're announced.
Now, for the murder one on this... Oh no, not that. On this, I thought maybe we could murder Gullet somehow, but I'm not really sure how we achieve that. Can't just stab him. That's maybe a bit too murdery for Guybrush. But he seems like the prime candidate for someone that we could accidentally murder. Oh, I forgot to get it enchanted.
You!
Hi.
You're not welcome on this ship, Threepwood.
It's gone. Zipping away.
It's some driftwood that washed up on the beach. I can relate.
Wonder why that's highlightable.
I'm not even a fan of live squid.
I'm still missing a skull. I can't remember where it is. Hello Dot, welcome to the stream. How are you? guess we're gonna have to do it with one skull less.
Hey, partner.
Gullet was keeping this under wraps. Can you use it to make a disguise?
Twisting worms and twisting words. I can see why someone would want to keep this a secret. It's drivel. It's perfect. Qui doloram ipsum, quia dolor sitamet.
Ooh.
Nisi utali qui vexia comedo consequat. Exceptor sint ocecat, cupiditat non proident. Use the first poem to activate the disguise, and the last one to be yourself again.
Fantastic! Thanks.
Keep us looped in on your progress.
Yep, will do.
This is my third time playing it. I did it once on hard, once on casual, and now I'm trying to get all the achievements that I miss. You know, the ones that need multiple playthroughs to get.
See ya, partner.
And yes, definitely the tentacle. It definitely has some purple tentacle from Day of the Tentacle vibes.
This can't be right.
Isn't that a mop tree? I didn't realize you were on a mop quest.
Not since my college days. And then I was just experimenting. That's not important right now. Someone messed up, and I think I know who.
No, I forgot that that the viewpoint was even there, to be honest. That makes sense for why I missed it.
It's a sea salt encrusted skull.
Thank you very much for reminding me.
This is where I accidentally fell years ago when the ledge collapsed. Good times. I should be more careful this close to the edge. You never know when the ledge might collapse. Rock solid.
And another trivia card. Perfect. Let's get that one done. Which of these is not in the park? There is an anchor. There is a well. There is not a seesaw. Getting through him. What ones do we have on here still? How many skeletons? Terror Beach. We'll get that one soon. I'm pretty sure she's the 9th, but I don't want to do that one until we get to Bermuda. We just talk to her. How many torches? So yeah, there's 3 about Bermuda there, so we'll do them in the next part. Okay. We've still got space to pick up some new ones. Let's see what the poem sounds like. Where's the book?
Twisting worms and twisting words. Ideas fill my head. The poems flow as rocks do grow. Creatively undead.
I'm not going to lie, that was quite good, right? For a poem.
Permission to come aboard?
Gullet. I thought we'd lost you.
It'll take more than a bath to get rid of old Gullet.
Worth a try on several levels, though. Your voice sounds funny.
Still a few quarts of seawater in the lungs, I guess.
I guess. Anyway, welcome back to the ship. Do me a favor and guard this spot until LeChuck and I and Rose get back. I've almost finished the piece I was working on, and I want to get back to it.
I promise I'll give it my utmost attention. I won't let you down. What?
Nothing. You just seem different. Don't let anybody on board or I'll stab you again.
I wonder what happens if you try and talk to Gullet while you're dressed as Gullet. I don't think I did that before. Yes, you know what? The first time I played it, I actually went and put Murray back on a spike because I thought it would be funny, and then I didn't even have him, let alone all the other skulls.
Hi.
What are you?
I'm your long-lost twin. Mullet.
No. Mullet disappeared over 90 years ago. And we were fraternal twins, not identical. You cannot be Mullet.
I've been trying to be more like you.
You always were a gutless little git without a personality of your own, Mullet. Even after 90 years, I can't stand the sight of you. Kindly get lost for another 90.
Okay.
Give my best a moment if you see her.
Hi.
Get lost, Mullet. As far as I'm concerned, I have no brother.
Oh, how rude. There's no achievement for doing that to Murray. No, you just lose a little bit of time talking to him. Get to the voodoo shop right away. The step is pretty self-explanatory. Get the 5 keys for the safe. As soon as you leave the shop, you'll run into Wiley Bones, the woman the voodoo shop told you about. Still can't kill him. Yeah, I wonder what it's like if you can kill yourself as Gullet. Maybe that's the murder one. But I don't want to sit here for 8 minutes doing nothing, so we'll have to find that out another time. Let's try. Maybe if we do this enough times, it'll kill him. That doesn't sound like that's going to kill him.
These things get more sophisticated every year. Hey, I can see all the way to the giant monkey head. Madison, Lila, and Trent are all talking. They look happy, planning what to do when they're finished with me, no doubt. Well, I'll have the last laugh. Ha! I wouldn't want to wake him up.
Okay, so we need favorite food, theme song, and his catchphrase. One on the 17th. Shivering the quivering bilges. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look at this, see if we've got any yet. No, still haven't got anything. Oh, trivia card, trivia card. Morgan Flay first appeared in Tales of Monkey Island. It annoys me how much they reference her in this and they don't put her in the game.
How's the score coming along?
The music's done. I'm just decorating it now. Go back and guard the ship like I told you.
Another one. What is the name of the roguish pirate in Herman's favourite book? I'm not sure. Right.
Gullet, you tough old slab of crocodile meat. Somehow I knew you'd make it back. Can I fix you something to eat?
Well, have whatever LeChuck's having.
LeChuck's on the island, looking for the big secret.
What was that lovely meal I cleaned up in LeChuck's cabin last night?
Don't tease me by trying to take an interest. You've never had the slightest appreciation for my talents. You think I just sling hash?
You're the best chef I've ever known.
Chef? You called me chef? In all the years you've known me, you've never done that before. I don't know what happened while you were overboard, but I like this change in you. What was it you wanted to know about?
LeChuck's favorite food.
Well, that's easy. Tentacles with daisy sauce.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. It's not my favorite food.
Are we almost to the part about the triple cross?
Not quite.
Tentacles with daisy sauce.
Ah, a classic. Can you make me some tentacles with daisy sauce?
Sorry, I'm all out of the main ingredient.
Well, I've got work to do.
So here's a fun fact. There's a difference. In the hard version, you have to get the tentacle.
Could you make tentacles with daisy sauce with this?
And in the casual version, you have to get the daisies.
That's a nice one. Have it for you in a jiff. Bon appetit.
That's it?
Sometimes simple is best.
I'd rather not, honestly. I'd rather not, honestly.
One bell. Voting hour.
What's going on? I don't like being interrupted.
I don't know.
Someone rang the bell.
Okay.
It's the theme music, Flair. A jaunty little tune like this would be great at parties.
Well, I'm not waiting around any longer. I've got work to do.
Waste of time. Hope my suit didn't burn.
Okay, so going to the giant monkey herd because we've got everything we need.
Hey, partner. We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
I know all of LeChuck's secrets. Let's do this thing.
Okay, let's get started. The first step is to play LeChuck's theme music.
One last skull. And let's have a look at the suit. Do, me, soul, far, ray. We need to figure out what's what first.
Do. E. B. Fa. Ouch! Hey! So.
Oh, you watched the Full Throttle, what was it? Full Throttle. I can't remember the name of the game now. Hell on Wheels video. Yeah, I can't remember his name now, but someone found some extra footage from it. So I thought that would make a good video. I'd like to do one about the first sequel that was in production, the one that Larry Ahern and Bill Tiller were heading up, but there's less information available about that one.
Do.
But I'll see what I can find out.
Do.
Me soul.
B.
Where's soul? Soul's that one.
So. Fa.
I've run really far away.
Fa.
And then a ray.
Ray. Yo ho
Promising. Next step. Madison, let's have the map. Quis nostra fugiat, nulla tempor. Labores nisi ex comedo consequat. Quick, say LeChuck's catchphrase.
Oh, it's Shiver, the quivering bilges.
Quis autem vel veleptate velit. Now, eat LeChuck's favorite food.
Oof. Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Look, there are lines on it.
It's working.
Wow, this dark magic stuff gets kind of intense. Anybody see where the map got to?
Not your concern.
Thanks for your help. Time to go.
Wait.
Any last words before we drop you off the cliff and retrieve the secret for ourselves?
Bermuda, not long now. We're coming to the end of this part, so we're on part 4 soon. And am I ever going to do a Curse Monkey Island video? Absolutely, yeah. I've got some ideas. One I wanted to do was see if I could become a speedrunner in it, but I don't know how interesting that video would be. I'm not sure beyond that. I can certainly do a playthrough of it. Yeah, I don't know beyond that though.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Noted.
Well, I like that they still do the Star Wars references.
And now good riddance to Murray, the annoying demonic skull.
Wait, I have a family.
Good. Trent, let's have a look at the map again.
Odd. It was just in my pocket.
Never mind. I remember what was on it. Let's go get the secret.
Oh, poor Guybrush.
It came from over here somewhere. What the? Threepwood? Alive? Oh, sort of. So, you survived walking the plank only to stumble off a cliff. I always knew you were a buffoon, but this really takes the prize. Speaking of taking the prize, as you lie here, slowly dying, feel free to torment yourself with the knowledge that I will shortly have the secret. And then, the fairy lane as well. I didn't quite catch that, but no matter. Your last words will be forgotten, along with you. And the dubious tales of your paltry exploits will likewise wither and be gone, without so much as a stone to mark where they were. You will be nothing. Soon, not even the stench of your passing will remain, as the world moves impeccably onward.
Captain LeChuck, it's Captain Madison, sir. She and the others have just set sail. They're leaving the island.
Leaving? They must know where the secret is. If we hurry, we can catch them at sea and persuade them to share.
I've got to follow them. Up just as soon as I can get my knees bending in the right direction again.
Hello? Is someone here? Guybrush! Oh no. Are you okay?
Thought he was gonna die. Not Guybrush. He can never die.
Depends on your definition of okay.
Let's start with likely to survive the next 2 minutes.
I suppose I can manage that if I have to.
Oh, I'm afraid I insist.
What are you doing here? Did you come to rescue me?
Looks like it, though I didn't know it till just now.
How did you even get to Monkey Island? I guess you made the potion?
You used a potion to get here. It's so cute. But let's not get sidetracked. You've fallen off a cliff.
Gonna have to wait 10 years for the next one. I don't know. I think we'll have to wait and see if they announce any like sort of sales or anything. I doubt that they will, but if it sells well, I can see that a new one coming out a bit quicker than 10 years. I know that Craig Derrick, the producer from Lucasfilm, really wants to get these games back in the limelight, and he's tweeted out that what he wants to bring back next is Maniac Mansion. So we could see more of these games.
I can't compete with LeChuck or Madison, let alone both. They've got crews. They've got ships. They've got supernatural magic powers. I've got some crackers and 2 monocles.
And your charming personality.
Might as well just lie here and starve to death.
I've got a better idea. Come back with me to Scurvy Island. I'll take a break from the Scurvy project to nurse you back to health.
Yeah, so he only tweeted out a little teaser. He said, now it's time to go back to the mansion, and then he clarified that there's nothing in the works, but that's what he'd like to do next. And if they were to hand it to Ron to do, what he wants to do is to actually do a remake of Maniac Mansion, change up some of the puzzles, add in a few more characters, and make it slightly different to what the original version was. You know, a bit more modern, a bit more accessible, I imagine. If Ron does it, I doubt that it will be a Day of the Tentacle sequel. I think it would be a remake of Maniac Mansion. If someone else does it, then it could be a remake, a sequel to Day of the Tentacle. Hello, Polyhedral Paradise. Thanks for joining. How are you?
If you want.
Well, don't act too excited now.
What difference does it make?
Well, it makes a difference to me, if nothing else. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, why not? I'll never get the secret now that the map is gone.
Come what you say, huh?
Hello?
Is this the first time that Elaine and Murray have met?
Is that the map to the secret?
That melonhead put me in his pocket with it. I grabbed it for leverage.
Holy cow! The secret is at the voodoo shop on Melee Island.
Oh no, that was probably not a good bit to watch. I'm so
Going
sorry.
back to Melee.
We are? Well, what about all the things you just said?
We better hurry if we're gonna get there first. Where's your ship?
It's actually your ship. Your old ship, I mean. The Sea Monkey is wrecked on a beach just east of here.
I know, I saw it.
I got dropped off here so I could fix it up as a surprise for your birthday.
What a great present. You always amaze me. I had no idea you knew ship repair.
I don't know any more than you do, but I brought a manual. Why don't we fix it together?
Yeah, that would be 2, yeah.
You can do the goopy parts.
Race you to the ship!
She gets a big head start.
Advanced ship repair for the dummy klutz. It's like it was written just for me. Come on, Murray. You got our work cut out for us.
I don't relish the idea of being with you, but I guess it beats spending the next 100 years on this stump. Maybe.
I wonder if you can actually beat Elaine too. to the ship. No, she's too quick. She's too quick. Let's get all the monkey heads. If this is 4, what's this? That's also 2. Look at that inventory.
How's it going in there, Murray?
I don't know what you're planning now, but I'm going to see you burn for it.
Ray.
It says the secret is at the voodoo shop on Melee Island.
Have we got the geckos back yet? When do they regenerate? Still nothing on page 3.
Slowpoke.
You had a head start. Should we get started?
Ready when you are.
Wonder if you can show her the horse armor now. No. Just got a little line with her. That's 5.
Well, we did what we could with the materials at hand.
I love it. It oozes nostalgia.
Among other things. You steer, I'll bail.
If this is for you. Things get complicated. Oh, do you know what? Maybe they do
expect Madison or LeChuck
reappear
to be
in
here by
random
now.
places.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage! I've got to go and talk to Carla about organizing
You have
earthquake
to pick
relief.
them up again.
You're not
Okay.
coming to the voodoo shop?
Well, of course I want to, but this is a crisis. There'll be other damage. I have to help. Well, I'll want to hear all about it later.
Right. Yeah. See you soon. Watch the ship for me. Bite anyone who tries to steal it.
You're fine. There aren't any scrap lumber dealers on Melee.
Wanted. Any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons who destroyed the historic mop tree. I'll, keep an eye out for them. Did you feel the earthquake?
I was too busy running for my life.
You saved the cookbook.
Yes, I saved the cookbook. The ceiling was collapsing, the building was on fire, people running everywhere, and I saved the cookbook.
Cool.
You're welcome.
What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist of avocado. It might be a little fizzy for your grog palates.
Oh, sounds exotic.
1.
Not done with my drink.
How come you're still here? The bar is half collapsed and slightly on fire.
Get lost.
Give up now, old man. The secret will be ours.
I've been searching for the secret since before you were born.
That's exactly my point. Finding the secret is a young pirate's game.
Years of experience experience and me relentless drive will ensure the secret be mine.
Only if you don't have a heart attack first! Ha! Last chance to give it up. Then we obliterate you.
Get off my ocean!
I'm impressed by your crosswind ramming technique. I'll have to add that to my book.
My crew is quite skilled when given the right motivation.
I am still worried about Threepwood. He shows up in the most unexpected ways.
We don't have to worry about Threepwood anymore. I left him broken and near death at the bottom of a cliff. His eye was pussing up, and bone was protruding from his leg. Animals have probably already scattered his limbs from one end of the island to the other.
So it's agreed. We stop fighting each other and we join forces to find the secret.
Agreed. No funny stuff. We split the secret. Teammates.
I don't think you can because you can't find the serial number for it because Guybrush burnt it off in the first game. Another trivia card. Which of these islands is not in Monkey Island 2? Reef Island.
Someone defaced Elaine's scurvy flyer. Free's even better than half off. Halfway better. Am I too late? Was LeChuck here? Did Madison come? Did they get it? Where's the secret? You've had it all this time.
I possess little and much. To what are you referring?
Don't play dumb with me, Karina. I have the map. The secret of Monkey Island is here.
What is it you wish to know?
Where's the secret?
It is inside the large safe near the front door, of course.
Have LeChuck or Captain Madison been here?
No.
That's weird. They were way ahead of me.
Sometimes it's better to have two enemies than one. But you should not waste time.
Why did you take the secret? Doesn't it belong on Monkey Island?
I have taken nothing. The safe came to me as you see it, and belongs to someone else. I accepted a fee and cast a spell upon it to prevent it being moved. That is all.
I wouldn't mind figuring out who put the safe there.
How could you keep this a secret from me? You knew I was looking for it.
It is not a secret from you, Guybrush Threepwood. It is a secret. Full stop. I am bound by an agreement, a contract, signed in blood, with gruesome punishments for disclosure.
Some kind of a voodoo thing?
No.
Where are the keys to the safe? I'd like to get it open as soon as possible.
I am prevented from helping you with the keys. But there is one close by who knows much.
How do I find him?
Her. And she will find you.
How do you know that?
She is outside the shop.
Who owns the safe?
Alas, there are forces which prevent me from revealing the true owner.
I might have more questions for you later.
I might have answers, but I make no promises.
Trivia card. In the Scurvy Dog Shark, there is a giant fly. Yeah.
Ah!
You found the secret. You are a spark among fallen leaves.
Oh, I'm pretty excited.
Hold on to that feeling. I am Whiteling Bones. Whitey. Like you, the hunt for the secret consumes me. Like you, I know where the secret lies, but lack the means to open the safe. You must have many questions.
How do I open the safe?
5 locks, 5 keys. Golden keys. Hidden long ago.
What do the golden keys look like?
They're gold. It's just paint, but they look nice.
Where can I find the golden keys?
Most are found already. Got one myself. Old Mrs. Smith had one before she died, and Bella Fisher, too. Also, I heard one was found on Bermuda.
That's only 4.
One more was supposed to be hidden on Terror Island. That one has never been found.
Hang on, I'm writing all this down on my to-do list. This doesn't sound so hard.
A lot of people don't come back from Terror Island. Also, Bella Fisher sank out at sea and nobody knows where. Took her key with her.
How do they know she
Others
sank, though?
stopped
How
trying
can they
so
possibly
hard
know
after
that?
Not many still seeking the golden keys. Maybe just me. And now, you.
Why is the secret in the safe instead of on Monkey Island? Do you know?
Secret's always been in the safe.
Uh-huh. How come I never heard about any of this before? I'm kind of a secret at Monkey Island buff. You'd think I'd know about it.
The clues were buried deep and clever. Only a few ever puzzled them out, and we keep ourselves to ourselves.
See you around, Whitey. I've got keys to track down.
Okay, bright boy. But you watch your step. There is a curse. The keys are protected by a terrible curse. Beware.
Wow, a curse? Really?
No.
The
I mean,
curse
yes,
of
she
Monkey
did say that, but she
Island.
was just being dramatic. Whitey likes to make a big exit. Well, one thing's for sure. I don't know how to get to either of those islands she mentioned. I'd better get a good sea map right away. Still in business. Doing fine. Nothing free. Wait, weren't those monocles free? Hey, Wally. Have you got a sea map of the local area? Can you jot down the locations of Terror Island and Bermuda?
No problem. I'll also add a few extras. The ship tracking feature is going to blow your mind. It's a little trick, I know. You need to be able to go the extra mile if you want to make it in the big time, like me. Be careful. The last pirates I made a map to Terror Island for were never seen again. And Bermuda can chill you to the bone. Not many pirates want to head up there. Oh, and when you get to Scurvy Island, say hi to Elaine for me.
Thanks, Wally. And sorry about blowing you up that one time.
We've still not ticked anything off. Or maybe you don't see what you've ticked off until the end of the game.
Welcome to the Codswallop, Threepwood.
Thanks.
We feature the freshest fish on the block, and the freshest company as well.
Whether you're here to buy or just pass the time, we don't mind. Though, of course, we do prefer it if you make a purchase.
I haven't forgotten about the discount you offered me.
Yes.
We've really got to stop doing that.
I know.
I'd like to buy some fish.
That's an excellent life decision, me lad. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
Let's guess. I think it's going to be Slimehead.
Here's a box full. Should be plenty. You want me to run a tab for you?
Sure. And don't forget the discount.
Aye. First box will be on the house then.
Thanks.
Why does anyone need that much fish?
They have hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. It's a copy of At the End of the Plank.
Oh, aye, a gift from a good friend. I haven't actually read it myself yet.
What's that flag with all the holes in it?
Quite proud of that. We caught it up in a fishing net one day. 'Tis one of the signature flags of Bella Fisher herself.
Bella Fisher? That was Bella Fisher's flag?
That's what I said, yes.
What can you tell me about Bella Fisher?
Bella Fisher. Aye, she could spin a yarn from Port Royal to Trinidad and back again.
And a consummate angler she was.
What?
Good at fishing.
She had a secret fishing spot, she did. More bounteous than the whole rest of the sea together.
She probably rests there now, being as she did disappear on a fishing trip.
No one knows the location, though 'tis rumored that she left clues as to its whereabouts.
Did Bella Fisher ever show you a big fancy key?
Not to my memory.
No, I don't think so.
Just thought I'd check. I think I'll browse today's catch.
You'll find none better.
So which was your favourite island to explore in Return to Monkey Island?
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup. Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup. Are the blowfish for sale?
No, indeed. These are for personal use. They're excellent for burping contests. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do.
Winner gets to keep the blowfish.
Yeah, I like the Viking atmosphere in Bermuda. Much different to the Caribbean, for sure. Strange to think that that's the local area.
Aye,
Oh,
well
the trivia card
done.
in the water.
I hereby declare this a draw.
How many prisoners are in the ice quarry? Jesus Christ. That's a big question.
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup.
How do I drink it?
Hey, how about a burping contest?
Always. Winner keeps the blowfish.
Terror Island. Yeah, it just wasn't enough to do there. A couple of dead areas, and I wonder what that was all about.
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
The answer is 21. Alright, good, because I didn't really want to count, if I'm being perfectly honest. Neil Druckmann, the director of The Last of Us and Uncharted and all of that, he voices one of the prisoners. Why won't he drink it? I don't understand.
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup.
What am I doing wrong here? Do I need to leave and come back in?
Hello.
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup.
I think the other ones are easy. I'll get them when we go to Bermuda.
Not done with my drink.
Right. Okay. So I think it's another timed
on an
puzzle,
errand, back soon.
like the one
Darn
before. So if you wait too long, the fizz will go.
Hello.
That was refreshing. Hey, how about a burping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish. Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I hereby declare you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
Perfect. Okay, so just need to get the achievement for
Hello.
this little fish that finds its way out of the shop.
Hello.
So bear with me while we sort this out.
Hello. Hello.
It definitely moved.
God, it's gonna take ages, isn't it?
Hello. 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 Hello.
How much for the goldfish?
Sushi's a pet. She's not for sale at any price.
That's a Zach McCracken reference that David Fox put into the game.
Hello.
Because Zach McCracken
Hello.
has a goldfish called Sushi.
Hello.
Oh, it's getting some progress.
Hello.
It definitely moved.
Hello.
Wonder what he's gonna say.
Hello.
Ah.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Almost there. A couple more times, and I think we've got
Hello.
it.
Hello.
Now we're just walking on it.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Two more, maybe?
Hello.
Come on, it's right at the door now.
Hello.
It's gone.
Hey, Guybrush!
It's been reduced to rubble. Otis, Otis, Otis. What are we gonna do with you?
I'm moving up in the world. I'm back in the luxury cell. This one is 2 inches wider and comes with an extra rat. Oh boy.
Where's Stan? Did they let him go?
No, Stan got sentenced to hard time. Did you know he was representing himself?
I've heard that's unwise.
They took him to the ice quarry on Bermuda.
Are you worried the rest of the building will cave in?
Yes. You think you could spring me?
Ugh, I doubt it. It looks like something happened to the serial number on this lock. I'd like you to tell the museum curator about our jailbreak all those years ago. The one with the mugs of grog. He doesn't seem to have the story quite right.
Of course, the truth is important. When I am free again, I will pay him a visit.
Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I really like this art style as well. I don't know
Let's
why
visit again soon.
people were so
Have your
upset
people
about
call
it.
my people.
You know, I guess I get the criticism where they saying it looked a little bit more childish, but I don't really see what's wrong with that. And, you know, I like pixel art as much as the next guy, don't get me wrong. I just played The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Fantastic pixel art game, but at the end of the day, it's not the only art style for these type of games.
Hi there.
Hello. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Hello again.
There's another ticket there.
Can I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
Okay, we've got a serial number here.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. A shackle key, eh? Specially formulated alloy to withstand the corrosive nature of the sea.
They're great for securing my gear on board my ship. Hello again.
I think the story of Curse was probably my favourite part. I mean, all of it's really good. Really good characters in that as well.
Smith?
I wish
My
some of them had
bones said
turned up in
something
this.
about an old Mrs. Smith.
Well, I didn't call her that. But I suppose some people did. Mainly when she was older.
I guess I don't know who from Curse, apart from Murray, would make a good addition to the game.
Have you heard of the Golden Keys?
Sure. My mother had one of them.
Had?
She left it to me in her will.
I will pay you any amount of money you like for your mother's key.
When my mother died, her personal possessions went into probate with the court. When they came out of probate, I was still too devastated to claim them. As you can see from this letter the court sent, they and the key have been destroyed.
Well, this is an unexpected wrinkle. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
How many dead pirates are in the abandoned camp on Terror Island? 3. The art style of this game is perfect because of the way it's told. That's what I think, at least. Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Stan's building cult. There's a torn picture in here. This half shows Stan himself.
Oh, what, the Piranha Poodles? Well, this game is set, I think, maybe 20 years after The Secret of Monkey Island, so those Piranha Poodles are dead. Hopefully of natural causes and not anything Guybrush did.
Tell me about this flag.
Oh, it's a super valuable artifact I recently acquired. One of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. One of only 3 known to exist.
I see you've made some improvements.
Yeah, the museum is now the proud owner of one of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. There are only 3 known to exist. It's a real score. Incredibly valuable.
Wow. Sure hope nobody steals that.
I've doubled my security. You can't be too careful. Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. I like things neat. Got it?
I like things neat. The development of the original Monkey Island took 9 months. A horrible toll on the team. Yeah, I can't believe they used to make games in 9 months. That's incredible. And this one only took 2 years, which is pretty good going as well. But there is quite a lot of cut content, I believe, which is a shame. If another 6 months would have meant
They were
a
all
bigger
in
game,
on it.
why not go
But
for it?
Threepwood was the ringleader. First he's banging me and the other skulls around with a femur, forcing us to sing musical notes against our will. Then he's shouting nonsense like a drunk parrot, and he takes a bite out of a squid's arm. Right after that, that's when the earthquake started.
Still, it could be a coincidence.
You find a shark in your swimming pool, that's not a coincidence.
I never got this scene in my first playthrough because because I left Murray on Monkey Island. Yeah, the reason I'm faster is the stream is on. There's a slight delay from me playing it and you guys seeing it. I think it's only a couple of seconds. Yeah, so there's a slight delay.
Ahoy!
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 Permission to come aboard.
Afraid we can't let you do that.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This isn't a protocol issue.
Although we do enjoy a good protocol.
Are you going to let me talk?
Apparently, that's what you enjoy doing.
There's been a deadly scurvy outbreak on the ship. We're under strict quarantine, so we don't infect others with this deadly pathogen.
I don't think scurvy is contagious.
You don't know that. My best friend's uncle's gardener's dog says it is.
It's a scientific fact.
Oh, don't try to snow us with your science quackery.
If scurvy wasn't contagious, then only one person would have it.
Duh.
Where'd you get that cool flag with all the holes? Looks familiar.
We found it floating in the ocean. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags. She probably lost it when her ship went down.
We're afraid to take it down and offend the scurvy gods.
There is no such thing as the scurvy gods.
Well, then why is there scurvy? Answer me that!
Can I have your flag?
Did you not hear me? Scurvy! On board! Quarantine!
Well, you could just toss it down to me.
Best not to risk it. It's probably crawling with scurvy, trust me.
Bye. Don't let the scurvy bite you.
Scurvy bites? I knew this was bad.
I need to go back and get the replica flag because you can. I think there's an achievement for swapping it.
The light's off.
Well, I've
Looks
missed
like
my
they're
chance
closed.
to do that. Okay, so alright, let's go to. Should we try and see if we can do Terror Island?
You're right. It won't budge.
It's strong magic.
I can still get it open with a spell, but I need a good power spot.
It beats trying to find the keys. We don't even know where to start. It could take forever. Only a fool would do that.
I know an excellent place for power spells, but it's not on this island.
No problem. We can craft it there and then come back here.
We'll take my ship.
I'll stay here to keep an eye on the safe.
And steal the secret yourself? I don't think so.
Stop it. Clearly, no one trusts anyone to stay behind. We'll all go together.
What if someone else finds out the thing is here?
The only map is lost somewhere on Monkey Island. Probably eaten by a wild boar by now.
The map maker
Guybrush
knows
Threepwood's
it's
had it.
here. I've got a bone to pick with him anyway. I'm thinking maybe one of the large ones in the leg.
Okay, we had a trivia question here. How many skeletons are in the water on the Terror Island beach? Is this the Terror Island beach? 1, 2.
I might catch something. Or something might catch me.
So is the answer 2?
Yeah, I'd better not get any closer. Rest in pieces.
I'm gonna
Death
save up
waits
for a
for
second.
all who enter. I'd turn back if I were ye. That's encouraging.
Yeah, okay, so let's try 2 then. There's a key.
It's not one of the golden keys, but any key is a good key in my book.
What page is the skeleton? Sorry, I don't understand what that means.
I'm sure I'm a more skilled survivalist and have...
So, yeah, this is one of the
For a
places with
dead
nothing
tree,
to do.
it's a little too lively. Just a dead end. Sounds a little creepy if you...
No, there's a couple based on Bermuda, which I'll tick off when I get there. So when I first played this game, I thought that this was supposed to be the free men of low moral fibre, but that is actually the free pirates from the what's it called? From the cover of The Secret of Monkey Island.
Ugh, looks like he had the wrong person watching his back. But I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my wits and keep my head. It's an old oil lamp with a little lamp fuel inside. Whatever it is, I don't think it wants me around. It says XYZZY. The serial numbers have long since rusted away.
Oh.
I've had it with locks.
Oh yeah, we got the key already.
I'm not walking any farther. It's way too dark. It's getting hard to tell the flora from the fauna.
Missing something.
Ah, Scurvy Island. This is where Elaine's been growing all the limes for the Marley Foundation's Scurvy project. She's probably back here by now. I can't wait to see her. It says the Marley Foundation's Scurvy Treatment and Prevention League, or STAPL, welcomes you to Scurvy Island, 1.5 miles to STAPL headquarters. It's a very realistic likeness of the scarlet-plumed point-and-snip bird. I didn't know Elaine was into woodworking.
Well, thank you for sticking around for so long. Yes, the lantern must be lit. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, I love that place. It's like a 100-foot candy cane. Elaine, are you decent? Hello? It's nicely dried. I think I'll fill up my coat pockets with this bulky firewood.
This is
Seems like it
Scurvy
might come in
Island.
handy somewhere, and I'm sure no one will miss it.
Basically Elaine's island.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I sat for this portrait too. Hi, I'm working due east of the lighthouse and due south of the waterfall today. I pinched a yak with it once, and then I sort of accidentally pinched the staple remover. I had it for years before I remembered to give it back to Elaine. Pirates used to have to steal this from Elaine to prove themselves. No, at least that's what they told me when they made me do it.
So there, she must be here.
Hi.
Hi.
I got the note you left me.
The what?
It said where you were working today?
Oh, that. I wasn't sure you were coming, but I'm glad you found me. What happened at the voodoo shop? Did you get the secret?
There was a complication.
Isn't there always?
A big, heavy rectangular complication with 5 keyholes and a secret inside.
Well, that sounds daunting. What about LeChuck and Captain Madison?
They weren't there, oddly enough.
Well, be careful.
Oh, she's so lovely.
How come the picture of us on your desk was torn in half?
Yes. Sorry you saw that. There was an incident with a seagull. It flew away with you into the lime groves. I looked, but I couldn't find you.
I see. You said a seagull carried away my half of the picture of us?
It flew into the lime groves. So far, I haven't found it. Sorry.
How's your project going?
The project has hit a snag. We have plenty of limes, as you can see, but people are refusing to take them. They say they don't like the taste, and they don't believe they'll help with scurvy. And they don't want to sacrifice valuable cargo space that can be used for booty. As an elected official, I could have issued an edict, but as a private citizen, I have to convince people. I tried this flyer.
Yeah, I've read part of this.
I know it's terribly dry, but the facts are there.
Have you tried using a different font? Comic Sans, for example.
Yes, but I need a small one to fit all the information on.
They should have, instead of Comic Sans, they should have said what the font that they use in the game. Use that, or one size. One size is what the original text from Monkey Island 1 was. It was called One Size.
What about adding bullet points? They could be little limes.
People not liking limes is part of the problem, though.
Good point. What if the text was centered instead of left justified?
Somehow I don't think that's going to make a lot of difference.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
It's basically a sales and marketing problem, and neither of us is an expert in either of those things.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll hang on to the flyer. Maybe I can find a sales and marketing expert to look at it.
Okay.
Stan.
Can you spare any limes?
You can take a few. Well, like I said, I'm having trouble giving them away.
Wow, Elaine sure has been busy. That bird needs an attitude adjustment.
Hello, welcome back, Dot. We're getting through it. I wonder if there's trivia cards appear
These
around
groves go on forever.
lime groves.
Where do I find the mint groves?
I'm gonna say no.
Hello? Anyone up there patrolling the deck? Ready to kick me into the sea? Sounds like the coast is clear. I hope. Unless it's a trap.
You are a disgrace to the pirating profession.
I'm more focused on the staying alive profession right now, thanks. So far, so good.
Can you go see Gullet? No, you can't see Gullet
I'll
anymore.
make this quick. I don't know when LeChuck's coming back.
Convinced that we can kill him. I think I got the Scurvy Island ones on my first playthrough, so I don't know if they appear again. Alright, that still doesn't seem to kill him.
I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow some demon fire.
Anything left to get in here? No, LeChuck's room's empty now.
It's Chef Putra's demon pepper, made from the hottest peppers you can get. That ought to give it some zip.
Poor seagull.
This is torn from a portrait of Elaine and me.
Oh wait, what you got for me?
Elaine and I debate about whether it looks like a parrot or a cockatoo.
There is a... Got me in suspense.
Hi.
Hi.
In Bermuda. Well, I think that's where I'm going to head to now. Or shall we go see Herman on Terra? Let's go see Herman.
It says, warning, you are about to enter a maze of twisty passages, mostly very similar. Looks like someone forgot to pick up their...
Alright, let's have a look. Nearing completion. Right, that's the last one. Okay, where's first spring? Spring sprung hard, so we want to follow the eye. Let's just get to the start. How do we get to the start? Is there a way to get back to the start? Come on. Okay, let's just try it from here then. So we want to follow the eye, so that's this one. Then, so we want the summer is the little Y looking one, which is this one. Okay, and then we want fall, which is the kite, which isn't on any of these. Winter is the D. Not on any of these either. Oh, I need to read the sign, don't I?
XYZZY.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I'll just
neat. It's magic.
Keep playing. I can wrap things up after we get this key. I don't know how long streams are supposed to be honest. Right, so it was I first. Then I first, then the Y, then the kite, winter is the D. And then we have the last one, which is the X. It will be next Sunday. I'm going to do a stream on Grim Fandango or Day of the Tentacle on Wednesday, and then I think the next Return to Monkey Island one will be next week. I'm trying to space them out so that people can join in, and hopefully that they'll have got to the same place or completed the game.
Here goes.
Yeah, the Grim Fandango remastered one.
I don't think I'll get too close. They probably taste delicious.
Or the Day of the Tentacle remastered one. Either or.
It says, warning, it's a long way... Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow!
Lucky thing you landed on my bed.
Herman Toothrot?
I think so. It's been a while. Names do funny things when you're not using them.
I'm looking for a golden key.
Sounds like something I might have read in a book once. Are you a fictional character?
Not that I'm aware of.
Herman, yeah, here he is, back in all his glory. One of the main things they retconned is turning him just straight back into Herman rather than being Horatio Marley.
Are you freaked out by all the weird screaming in the caves?
Oh, that's me. Just a little light entertainment and well-being work. Primal screaming is very therapeutic. Try it.
Herman's just just anywhere.
No thanks.
Suit yourself.
How does a person get out of this place?
Typically, you don't.
Have you been in this cave very long?
Well, not in geologic terms. As a percentage of the total number of years of existence of the cave itself, it would be a small number. On a human scale, however, yes! It all depends on your perspective.
Can I get you anything?
Out would be nice.
Did this used to be a lamp?
It ran out of oil after I'd been here about 3 days, and then it got a little broken. I've been using it to catch rats.
Nice view.
Why, thank you. I wouldn't climb that if I were you. The loud scorpions live up that way. Ever since they ate all the giant spiders. Of course, the spiders only came around to eat all the eelworms and megapedes.
What did this used to be?
Oh yeah, got the
cover
bookworm
of
one.
a book I was reading at the end of the plank.
These are big flat rocks. Couldn't you have made the bed out of something else?
They're the softest rocks I could find.
So, Herman, can I get you anything?
Out would be nice.
It's a golden key.
Can you back into the puzzle cave with flour and summer and stuff? Yeah, you can. No, you can't. I think if you use, we can have a look.
XYZZY.
I think if you now go in, you can walk through this little part, and then yeah, so it skips you right through to the end of it, so you can't go back into the twisty passages.
It looks real. Okay, here goes.
Oh, I might have missed that one then. But that's okay. I need to play the game at least one more time anyway to get the speedrun achievement.
Oh! 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 Ah! Ow! Oh! Ow! Ow!
Oh, there you are. I got to thinking I'd imagined you when you fell in here before. And then I imagined you disappeared. Imagine that. I
might,
really got to stop eating the green beetles.
I might stream the speedrun. I don't know how interesting speedruns are to watch though, because I'm not a speedrunner, so I can't make it interesting by being like showing off tricks and bugs and stuff. But if that would be interesting, yeah, I'll absolutely stream
No
it.
touching!
Let's make a deal for the key.
I'm pretty sure I wanted it for a reason, but a decade or so in a dark cave can do funny things to your memory. So, get me out of here, and then I'll let you have the key.
How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
Me having the key is for the greater good.
For the greater good of you, certainly.
Just give me the key already.
Now!
Give me that key!
Ow!
Childish, yeah, that's Guybrush to a T.
Whoops.
I'm eager to see how you're gonna get us out of here now.
I wish I could see it. It's too dark to see anything. It's too dark to see anything.
What?
So, Herman. Any ideas?
I was hoping you'd have one.
Yeah, I just want to hear Herman talk about the book. Because I've never heard him talk about that before. And if you linger a little bit, he'll start talking about it.
Reginald unfurled the perfumed missive and slid his eyes along it. Oh, my lovely privateer, lend me your most private ear.
Right on schedule,
And so
Herman.
it continued saucily. My sweetest lily pad, Reginald Hart, won't you come on down to my brigantine? Throwing her hand to her head, Cornelia replied, Alas!
It's too dark to see anything.
Well, I'm thinking the answer might be Reginald. Well, you can still look at the hint book.
Reginald swooped and swirled with his ink pen.
Okay, I think it's
From
going
my
to be...
crow's nest.
XYZZ.
I think the answer's going to be Reginald because he talks about Reginald in every quote.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
What happened to Mr. Toothrot?
When?
Did you get him out of the cave? How'd you do it?
That's not part of this story.
Oh, okay.
Where's the question? There it is. What is the name of the roguish? There we go.
It's getting hard to tell the
So
flora
now
from the
I
fauna.
can end the stream now, or I can go for another hour. What do people want to do?
Threepwood? Alive? How is that possible?
Someone saw him talking to an old crone on Low Street. I confirmed it myself.
I'm more concerned about the crone than Threepwood. Who is she?
Just some old bag of bones. Don't worry about her. I took care of her.
Excellent.
She did have a key on her. A big, fancy gold one. Do you want it?
No. We don't need the keys. We have a better way. Just put it where Threepwood won't get it.
Like where?
I don't care! Use your imagination!
Yes, Captain.
Now, I have another task for you. You'll need to pick up a few things from our ship on the way.
Okay, alright. We'll just get back on the ship and yeah, we'll call the stream there. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will pick it up again. It'll be next Sunday for Return to Monkey Island, because I just want to make sure people have enough time to play the game and stuff, so go for it a little bit slower. And I will be streaming again on Wednesday, and it will be either Grim Fandango or Day of the Tentacle. There is a poll on my community section of my channel where you can vote, and it's pretty close. Grim Fandango is in the lead at the moment, but I think there's only a few votes between them. Thank you very much for joining, and enjoy the rest of your day, and if you're going to sleep, and have a good sleep.